Whoa. What the... How big of a size does this need to be? Alright, there we go. Hello guys, and welcome back. Today, we're playing more HBM mod. You know, one thing they can't take is your HBM mod. But they can take your HBM memory, so watch out. Those Gidget CEOs out there coming for your HBM memory. HBM memory. What even is HBM memory? I've heard of ECC memory, but not HBM memory. What the fuck is HBM memory? What the fucking shit? Gordon, we're running out of fuel in the EMS spectrometer. Truly running out of fuel in my amazing machine right now. We need to refuel the reactor. It is running out of fuel. Refuel, and recycle with the latest and greatest of technology. Bro, we need to get a shit ton of kerosene because we're so low on kerosene. You know, I just realized I should probably like put this so it's not getting blasted with audio waves. I just thought of that for a second. I'm like, bro, the microphone is too close to my monitor. Now it have big amount of audio straight into the back of it. It's like you're gonna hear double the Minecraft music. Hell, you might even hear the music now. So the task for today is kerosene. Actually, the mission of today is kerosene. This is no task. This is the most important thing we need to do today. But honestly, we might be able to get it done. We just need to... Like, I wonder how much fuel we have over here left. Like, I think we can keep running this thing dry. Probably. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't, I'm gonna go back. Big dumb. Oh, I did actually chunk load it. It should be fine, though. Anyway, we're gonna go scout out for bedrock oil. That's gonna be my thing for today. Bedrock oil. Should really not be hard to get, because we already have a huge oil setup that works. By huge, I mean very tiny. Tiny and effective. We already have an oil setup that suits our needs. We just need an infinite supply. The only things that will be kind of difficult are the need for, like, what are they fucking... What is it called? Fracking solution. That's the only thing that's gonna be difficult. Probably. And not even difficult. I say difficult, like it's gonna be a challenge. It's just gonna be slightly annoying. But we need to find where the spot is at on the surface There should be one in this general area because we are like right next to one. So that's what I'm gonna look for. That oil spot. I saw one yesterday. It was like, oh, right here. So where's the hole at? Because they have a hole. Is that it? Well, I know they have a hole now, so, it's gotta be somewhere over in this general area. We just gotta keep looking. Bro, since he made him bigger, it's kind of hard to find like where the center point is to actually just start digging straight down. Because like this thing's huge. Where is the oil at in this? There is no oil here. There can't be. Anyway, let's go. Let's just go ahead and start digging straight down. Because if there is no oil, right? Probably. We can find the oil just by like stripping the bottom of the ground for its resources. I mean, this will put us in a good spot though to start looking. Because we know there's gotta be something here. There's a reason there's oil marks there. What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna fucking die if I dig in there. Oh, wow. That's fun. Wow, that makes it really fast to get down, though. That's a good thing for sure. Bro, look at this fucking shit cave. Okay, so those are, I dropped those in there. What those are going to be for is like so I can find my position and realign myself once I get down there. That's a smart idea of me that I didn't really think of until just now, but we will need to realign ourselves with that original spot we were digging at. So that way, once we're finished and there's no oil down there, somebody just falls in that shit and it's like a fucking absolute death trap from the surface. So, and that somebody's going to be me. Obviously, so I'm gonna fall from there and experience the fucking pain of all time. Be like, oh my gosh, how do I get my shit back? And then just pile gravel into the hole. Because it's not that hard to figure out how to get your shit back from a hole that you dug. Me trying to get in this hole is absolutely the most painful shit in all of HBM mod. I know I can't fall from here because if I do, it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end in my best interest. We also have to do this before the reactor runs out of fuel, so we can get back there and refuel it. The reactor must run forever. Oh! Alright, I'm back on target. Oh, alright, I see what I need to do. I need to vein mine this. Because there is iron all over the place. All of that iron needs to be mine. Because I really want iron right now, bro. Iron's really good. I need more steel. Forever. The forever steel mine. Alright, we'll get more later. And coal. Oh yeah, coal too. Oh, that's a good thing I was paying attention to where I'm going. Fuck this lava, bro. See, lava, unfun. More lava, no fun. Let me test something real quick. Test. Okay. I'm just making sure everything's working. Just because. Just cause 3, bro. That's why. This technique I call I have no water, but I must dig through lava. It's called that because it is the most shitty technique on planet Earth for bypassing lava. The more time you spend thinking about why it's so shitty, the less time you will spend thinking about the dangers of digging through lava. Bro, this is the shittiest spot, honestly. Except put an oil deposit. Actually, this is the only way for me to dig through lava with the fucking pickaxe I have right now. Ooh, it's right there. That's it. Alright, we have spotted the oil. Look at this shit. World's deadliest oil mining. Oil Minnesota. Minnesota? Hell yeah, brother. It's right in the oil, in the fucking lava. Gordon, get rid of that lava. Very, very lava episode. I lava this lava a lot. When it melt my soul. I say... I don't even know. My brain fry. Cool. Perfect, Amogus. Amogus! Good. How much more lava could there possibly be? Certainly there's not more right there. Almost as if I knew. Get rid of that fucking lava. Make lava go away. Bro, there's just so much diamonds and lava in this one. Oh hey, are these no longer like super even and shit? They used to be just like perfect. Oh, they are still perfectly even. They still generate the same way as they used to. Nothing's changed in that department. Okay. And this is right next to my base too, by the way. So this is literally the perfect spot. Oh, fuck. I take back what I just said. It is the perfect spot until there's lava right there. Wow. So perfect. Such Greg. Whoa! It's the perfect spot until there's lava everywhere. Alright, let's realign ourselves with Y12 and then dig. Dig from Y12 across. Bob boiling lava sources above important stuff? Yeah. Wait, really? Oh shit. Oh fuck. You know, I probably was better off just digging on the bottom. No, it's just funny to blame Bob. Yeah, he really needs to fix his mod, bro. Yeah, he needs to make lava go away. It's all his fault. You know, everything was good until he made oil spawn under lava. He needs to raise oil again. Today's the oil sode. And this will put me inside of my base. Congratulations to me. I now have found oil. Oh yeah. And a shit ton of coal, it looks like. Oh, never mind. Well, that could be potential of coal. I don't really care about all this shit. I just gotta dig through it. Oh, I hit it. Right here. Good job. The oil is calling me. It needs to be harvested. For Greg Tech. Gregulus Technetices. Oh wow, this place is still going? How much have we processed? Oh wow, we've gone through a shit ton of that. So yeah, we're gonna need to make a bunch of these pipes. So, let me clean out my inventory of all this garbage, since it's mostly just gonna be us. Let's get the fracking tower, and then let's get going on all of that. Oh, these are made in here? Anyway, fracking tower. What does it need? Let's see it. See the costs on this thing. I see a couple things. These are getting dropped off here. And then we're just gonna go set up piping and stuff too. We're gonna need motors as well. I know we're gonna need motors. We're gonna need titanium. I know that. I know we're also gonna need high-speed steel. We need to cast out a high-speed steel plate for it. That's pretty much a generic part of the recipe. Pretty much everything that drills, expect that. And then everything else is dash. And it probably costs a lot less dash than it, or the same amount of dash as it used to. I was gonna say, it's not gonna cost less. Probably gonna cost a shit ton more. I was hoping it cost a lot less, but that's never gonna happen. Because I exist, so it will just cost a shit ton. Everything else is just not even hard. The only thing I'm worried about is those compound steel plates. Or those compound plates. Because I was thinking you'd have to make them inside the assembly machine. Because they had a recipe in there. I was like, yes, if I have to make these in there, that is bad. We're running out of steel. We need to get that readjusted, adapted. Trolling again. That's what we need to do. Get it trolling. Alright, let's get this limestone processed for its goods. Since that will be crucial to getting our oil back. Or no, our iron back up and running. Well, I heard that thing processing. Two things need to happen today. It's gonna be the recovery of, or the reobtaining of steel supplies, and then the construction of the fracking tower. So that will be my two goals. Two biggest things. Switch that to the drill. Six of those? 8 of them. Oh, got him. 8. Well, I thought it was 6. Got him. This is gonna be a lot of flux. 90% of that flux is gonna be used in the production of something. Alright, there we go. We got it back up and running on steel. Steel production back up and running. Do we have more? Yes. This is good. So that should bring us 3 stacks of steel. We need to be at like 6, ideally. What is that doing? That was weird. So that's good. We've recovered the steel production. It's back online and operational at this time. So now all that's left is building a fracking tower. There is a few auxiliary machines you need with this, but nothing too extraordinary. Once that's done, we'll work on aluminum, if we have time. We will have time, probably. Oh, here we go. Perfect! Kinda need this shit today. We're gonna need those. Let's go ahead and go through all the boxes and see if we have extra shit. There might be some in here that's like, oh yeah, we can use that. Like these, for example. Prime example, number 1 of what we can use. And do I have enough concrete for one of these? All the concrete was in here. Now it looks like there's not any concrete left. Which is big sad. Unless it was in this one. Yeah, no. How much concrete does it want? Fuck. 64 concrete. I don't want to make 64. Oh, got it. Yeah, I ain't making no concrete today, bro. No concrete. 24 of those. So 24 times 4. Do the math. 48. No. Just do it in here. 24 times 4 is 96. 96 is 64. plus like 32. God damn. And then the pipes, 12 pipes, which is only 36. Well, at least we got that done with. Yes, 2 stacks of steel have just gone out the drain to build 1 fracking tower. Very incredible. Oh, I guess the rest of the episode will be dedicated to upgrades for these things. Because obviously you can upgrade it to get a super high amount of efficiency out of it. Which we will do. I don't remember what upgrades you want, but there was a few that are pretty good. So we're going to make motors of the dash variety. We have all the supplies on hand. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3. I believe it only needs 2 dash motors, which means my life is simplified. Head over to here. 1. 1, 2. Boom. Boom. Dense gold wire. Oh, right, it uses those now. Do I even have any left? I thought I had some in this. Oh, hey! What did you know? I do have some in there. Two dash motors, right? Now what's left is these. Fun. Only fun. I have 2 high-speed steel in my inventory. Oh god. How fun is this gonna be? Very fun. And it needs a shredded per. So we're gonna just allocate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 will get us what we need, because that will be 6 times 4 is 24, and it wants 24, right? 48! No, it just wants 24. I was like, yeah. Alright, so then do the math for this one. And the math adds up to be... We need to put in 24 of these. Four more. Cool, now that's done. The next task is to... how do I go from here? Construct more high-speed, no, more dash. Because we're low on dash. That's a limiting factor right now. Dash. Let's get these processing. These are one of those substances that has to go through this as well. Highly recommend you collect oily sand and oily dirt and dead dirt so you can get arsenic or grow mustard willow on it. Oh, I've done that before. I've done that before, so I'm not too worried. I don't really know. I might do that later next episode, because honestly, it's not something I need to do now. But it's something we do need to do, because we'll need that for the first PVC and HP solvent. Oh, we should have made... Oh, shit, I fucked that up. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I can still get that and recover that. I'm not too worried. Let's see. I don't need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and just do that. Do this, and then I don't have any ingots left because all of them got taken over there. Alright, let's make an ingot cast then. One of these. 4 of these. But yeah, we should be able to get this part done today. Oh man, I was hoping that would be like the one that worked. Oh, wait, no, it's just because I didn't have it in the correct order. Oops. Awesome. And now we can just throw all of these in there and cast them out. That gets me sodium for later. Honestly, you're kind of right about us needing to do that thing with the PVC. But I don't wanna... I don't want to do it today. But we kind of have to. Because that will get us access to the fun stuff. For example, sodium batteries. Fun stuff. Keywords, sodium battery. Ah, yes, sodium battery. Very good. Lithium batteries. I have 2 lithium. We made them last episode. And then I have 4 lead. So I think we're pretty good. But we need more lithium ones. That's a thing that should probably be a higher quantity than it is. Ooh. Oh, that solves all the capacitors. That was magic. That was a very, very good thing I just did. Look at that magic bypass right there. I don't gotta make no capacitors now. Now I'm just waiting on the fucking redstone. Alright, so redstone, believe it or not, needs to go here. It's sentenced to 5,000 years of Greg. Wait, actually, what is it? What does it do? Yeah, it's sentenced to 500 years of Greg. Good. Loud. Nice sound. Alright, all of this is gonna get pulled out. I think, and then put it into this thing. It's one of these things that I kind of want to process a shit ton of it and then put it into those. That makes it easier to store. That should keep us rolling on that. Alright, once that's done processing... Actually, we'll get a second upgrade for this. Let's stop that, actually. I kind of need to process the dash more, so... We're gonna really hammer down on these upgrades today. I keep saying it every episode. We're gonna make upgrades next episode, and then I just don't do it. There's a lot of upgrades that need to happen, so... We're kind of behind on hammering down on upgrades. Alright, that should be good, though. How are these? Are these full of garbage? Alright, now let's go collect a shit ton of this while we're at it, honestly. So once those process the dash, the idea is that we'll send the dash powder back into the chem plant, since it's just a one-step process. You just process it and put it in. Kind of simple, isn't it? There should be like all kinds of stuff in these underground areas because I don't mind shit. This is like the back rooms of my base. It's where all of the shit is shitty. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna take that upgrade off of the turbofan and use it somewhere else, honestly. Might slap it on the fracking tower just to simplify the processing. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'm gonna process all of it as is. Bro, my base is so unfinished. Yeah, single player. Ooh, wow. Bro, I discovered I really like BusyBox desktop environment yesterday. I was like, damn. Everybody likes KDE, bro, but ain't nobody talking about BusyBox. But I like BusyBox, honestly. Or Fluxbox. That's what I like. Fluxbox desktop environment. Do I use OBS with 200x264 encoder? What is that? Actually, I have no idea, honestly. I don't even know. I probably used the default settings, honestly. I didn't even change anything when I use OBS. Why? Is it something with quality? Like, it's not good? Or something? Or does it look shitty? I haven't looked. Just let me know, man. I'll check. Whoa, dash right next to each other's. Honestly, HBM just needs to rename this dash or. Why would we call this anything but dash or? You know what? That's gonna be my suggestion for today. Because the 6500 XT doesn't have a dedicated video encoder. Oh yeah. 264 uses CPU. Yeah, then it's definitely 264. I have AMD Ryzen 550. I got this thing like a year ago now. At one point I was using 2 GPUs and I was having problems with my system being kind of corrupted. I didn't really have a reason in there, I just slapped it in there because it looked cool. Ryzen 5 550, yes. I think that's what it is. The whole thing's basically an AMD system. Because when I originally got it, I didn't know much about computers. So I just got a pre-build and I was like, oh yeah, desktop is going to be more powerful than what I had before. Honestly, what I had before, for something I got in like, what was it, 2022, it's still, by today's standard, like, actually good. So what I got back then is really good. But what I have now is, like, average. So I in 2022, I got a Dell G15. And then, well, it was back when the prices were still low. I got it for $700. And it was on sale, too. Where the hell did that go? Yeah, nowadays it would cost like probably $4,000, I feel like. Bro, the prices are so shitty right now. It only has 16 gigabytes of RAM though. That's the only downside. I wanted to go up in RAM, but I really haven't, so. I want a machine that has... Probably because of the RAM. Also, the company is getting sued for what they're doing. Are they getting sued? Are they finally getting fucking what they deserve? Because they fucked everybody over? Thank God. Bro, that NVIDIA Jensen, fucking, what is it called? They did this before even some execs went to prison. Yeah, like, nobody says anything about this stuff, about them actually getting sued now. But I guess it shouldn't be the main focus, is that they're getting finally what they deserve. Hopefully the RAM prices go down, though. They probably won't until, like, 2027 or 28. So, these are here. Like, 2 years ago, a 64GB DDR4 320 kit used to cost $94 US. Bro, that's fucking amazing price, bro. That price would be like, bro, I'm buying that shit right now, bro. I see $94 for that. I'd be like, hell yeah. But now it's like, bro, the prices are so fucking high. That's like $200 fucking dollars. $256 for that. I have DDR4 right now. That's how both of my machines that I have used for like video making and stuff before have DDR4, and they both have 16 gigabytes. So my Dell G15, which I got in 2022, has I think it's an Intel processor. I don't remember which version, Intel i9 or i11, maybe, something like that. But, oh, yeah. E-waste, bro, that's where it's at, man. I've seen videos of it. I'm like, yeah, this shit's amazing. Like, I buy stuff off eBay, and I'm like, cheap stuff, bro. You get, like, cheap stuff off eBay. That's where I got the, if you saw last week's episode of, the streams, that's where I got a lot of the stuff and components. I found a rare card of HBM memory and also a fully working gaming computer with a GTX 1080. Bro. Yeah, I need to get into that business, honestly. Water-cooled as well? Holy shit. Honestly, why would you even throw something like that away? I keep all my hardware. Well, I think I understand. Like, if you gotta move somewhere, I mean, you don't got space for it. But I think in today's economy, moving isn't common. Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I have friends who, they get new components, and I'm like, hey man, if you don't need it, let me know. And then I somehow got my hands on a second GPU. It's pretty magical. Oh, I need bakelite powder? Alright, this stuff again. Oh, I made way too many, actually. Oops. I guess it's extra for later. Who knows what I'll need those for. Asbestos! Asbestos token coming to you in 2026. And another nice find was an Apple II with a green CRT, though some keys were missing from the keyboard. Bro, that's fucking cool. That'd be cool as hell. Did you install Arch Linux on it? Can you install Arch Linux on that? That's the real hard-hitting question. Did you install Arch Linux or Gentoo? Gentoo Linux. Or is it Gentoo? I don't know how those Gentoo enjoyers call it. I just know it's hard. I've heard you have to compile it yourself. No, I wasn't allowed to bring it with me, since the academy I went to did... Oh. Unless they raffle it. That makes sense. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's a lot of lava up there. No, 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 no. Alright, this lava is a pain in the ass to get rid of. For me, without any obsidian or mining tools for that. Yeah, this is the worst spot to... I need to erase something like this shape of lava. Okay, and we want to keep it chunk aligned too, so we want to put it like in this spot exactly. And motherboards with 2 sockets, we use it for wiping data off drives to protect people's PII and shred OS. That's what we use. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Like on eBay, you can get Dell Power Edges. That's something that's pretty cool to me. I like the Dell Power Edge server. I don't know why I like it. I just like the look of it. I see there's all kinds of servers and shit on there, but like they have typically multiple cores or sockets on them. And a lot of spicy batteries, very dangerous. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Like the ones that you can just be like, this one's about to burst. This one looks like it's on its last limb. Bro, this lava is killing me slowly. I hate it. The lava's eating my life away. As I fall into it right now. How good of me. Well, at least it doesn't last that long anymore. It used to be a death sentence. Did I get rid of all of the lava I needed to? Did I actually do it? Oh shit. Almost went for swim number 2. But yeah, I want to get like Intel Xeon 6. That's what I've been looking for. If I can get my hands on one of them fancy 240 core processors or whatever that. I think they're at like 140. I don't know. I don't remember what the core count is, but if I can get my hands on one of them, I'll be like, hell yeah, this is a cool processor to have. Because those have like the most cores right now, other than Threadripper, which is pretty cool too. That'd be like my second choice. Like obviously, you don't need a Threadripper to play Minecraft, but it'd be cool to check out one of those things, just to have it. Just to screw around with it, honestly. What kind of D-Lang program can I write with this? Also for compiling code, I guess it's good. I guess that's a good reason to have a lot of cores. Parallelized compilation. But can you really parallelize compiling code? Parallel compiler. GPU enhanced compiler. Wonder if that's possible. I mean, I guess anything's really possible. It just takes somebody skilled enough to do it. Somebody knowledgeable enough to do it. Not skilled enough. Knowledgeable. You don't need to be skilled to do it. You need to be skilled to do something well, but you can be knowledgeable in something and still do it. Or, lithium batteries are so hard to put out that, and they burn so hot so quickly. I can imagine that would not be fun to deal with. Oh, it's conveyor time, apparently. Oops, my bad. My hand slipped. My hand slipped, bro. It's crazy. This shitty-ass lava. It's all HBM's fault. No, it's all NVIDIA Jensen's fault. But that NVIDIA Jensen meme's gonna go hard when he's on trial, bro. I hope that's the case. Whoa, what's this? More lava. Alright, so now, all that's left is, pretty sure that's actually enough space to do it, too. So I've cleared the correct amount of space on accident, even though I kind of had a general idea of what the size is. I didn't really realize it was going to be pretty close. So this is going to be where we're going to put the thing. Now it's just time to figure out, clearing all of this stuff out. So honestly, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna dig up with this, and then every time I get up a layer, like right here, I'm gonna be like, alright, AoE. And we're just gonna do that all the way up. That will, I'm sure, surely this will work. Oh, hey, here it's gonna be really easy, because we have this above us. I forgot this existed. Bro, this makes it the perfect spot to put it in. Literally a perfect spot. Normally I would say, yeah, it's gonna take us a while to dig all of this fucking stone, but this makes it the perfect spot. Plus, when we go to stack them later, if we ever decide to make a second one and stack it, it's perfect. It's already ready. Hopefully there's no lava beneath me. Damn, I forgot you don't even take full damage with HEV. I'm just gonna keep it with AoE and then dig straight up here. No, the iron. Now let's see if it's actually as easy as plug and play. I was really hoping it'd be. How big is this thing again? Oh, right, it places spot on the top. So that's where I'm gonna place it. It should just place right on there. But I think it might be a little wide. Where's the size dimensions on this thing? Anybody know the size dimensions for this? Because I think I'm in this exact size, but I might need to just clear out more shit up here. I I think maybe not in the exact size. I take it back. There might need to be a little bit more cleared up here. Probably will need to clear out just a bit more up here. Okay, perfect. I think that's good. Let's get that out of the way, just in case. Slap it in. Nope. 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 Not good. Why not good? It not spacious enough? I think maybe the 6 blocks isn't enough. I think maybe it needs 7. Fuck. Oh, but I don't want it aligned there. I want it that way. Awesome. Back? Hello. You know the size dimensions for this thing? Does it... Oh, thank God. It just fits now. Oh, okay. That means I just need to shift it this direction then. I was like, God damn, this thing is larger than I expected. Larger than my calculations have explained to me. I think my next project I want to learn how to do is write a compiler from scratch. I don't really know much about how they work, so that'd be cool to learn. That'd be a cool, fun project to do. I know they have a lexer. That's the one word I know so far about what they kind of do. But that doesn't really explain too much to me, other than that it parses the words in the high-level language. I'll end up making the world's shittiest language if I write a compiler of my own. It'll be the world's shittiest. But it will be funny. What is the next method of power gen I'm gonna use? I don't know yet. Probably gonna try to go for PWR. But we might do an RBMK to get that HP solvent. That's not gonna happen soon. We still have a bunch of upgrades and things to work on. So it's somewhere in this corner of the chunk. I need to clear out some space. Like right here, potentially. Demolish it. Demolition. What reactors have I done before? All of them. Except the ICF. It's the one I haven't done, and the DFC. Anything like that late in the game, I usually don't get to it. I usually get burnt out before then. Okay, good. It's right on an oil spot. So we have oil. All I need to do is start setting up a method or technique to pull it all over to there. Good. Let's go ahead and use, let's make a tunnel. And let's go ahead and, put it right here. Let's go ahead and silk touch too, just in case. You never know what you're gonna find, so. Yep, we're going right past all that. Although this, I'm gonna stop and mine it. Alright, that puts us here. I want to keep going. Hold on, I missed the audio. What reactors again? All of them except the DFC and the ICF. There we go. That puts us right next to the refinery. I honestly might just shift a lot of those pipes from the old setup, because that's not a great idea to use that anymore. We don't really need it. It's obsolete now. I mean, I guess it doesn't require all of the extra shit that this thing will require, but I mean, I'm not too worried about supplying it with a constant supply of fracking solution. Let's get that part started. Actually, no, we're good. We're good. Let's grab yeah, let's go ahead and tear down the old setup for this. Which is just going to be tearing down these old pipes. Since what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert all of this setup into the fracking setup. No! Fuck you, lava. God damn it. Nice. Also, the ICF model look really cool, though. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, they added the new Watts reactor, didn't they? I haven't used that yet either. Or the new fusionary Watts reactor. Or what version is that? I actually don't know. Because there's one version that has the new fusionary Watts reactor, and I'm like, bro. I want that. That will be fun to play with. But I might be just rambling, because it might not exist. Yeah, it's in one of the versions of the mod has it. I don't know if it's the 1.12 version or if it was added into the 1.7 version. I didn't hear anything about it in the 1.7 version, but there was talk about it in HBM mod Discord, so I was like, okay, what version is this? Where did they add this? But it's really cool looking with what it is. Or no, it was the anti-mass spectrometer. That's what it was. Talk about that coming back. I don't know if it actually did or not, but it's probably worth checking. I'm so glad we don't have to use this temporary setup anymore. This thing was a pain, because I'd have to switch it every time. I mean, I didn't have to set it up like that, but still, I'm no longer using it. It's obsolete to me. We can use it if we ever need to do that in the future. As far as what reactor I'm probably going to upgrade to, I think whatever I upgrade to, I need to be able to automate it super easy. So besides the Cernox, when we get that new reactor, it needs to be able to integrate with the current systems we have and work well. And then also I need to be able to upgrade it, or not upgrade it, what is the words? What am I trying to say? I forgot what I was trying to say. I don't remember. I think I already explained it, but upgrade and needs to work well with what we currently have. Probably gonna make a small one, because I mean, you don't need to go big with those things, and it's actually pretty well documented that larger doesn't always mean better, and sometimes a bunch of small ones can do the same thing as a couple of large ones. Or as one large one. But as far as I want it to be easy to automate, easy to integrate with the current system, and not really take up the purpose of the Zernox. The purpose of the Zernox being to get us higher level fuels, and then the purpose of the PWR will be to burn those high level fuels. So eventually I'm gonna switch the uranium-233, and it's gonna become processing for fuel for the PWR. I need to grab the wiring. But that's how I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna upgrade and stuff like that. How to get Sherbidium without the particle accelerator. It might be the same way it was back in the day. I don't remember though. I'll do it eventually, so don't worry. I'll look into it eventually. I remember in my last playthrough I kind of struggled with it. I'm just joining. Can you please explain it again, please? Explain what? Blowing up waste next to uranium ore? Yeah. Alright, I need to set up... I need wires, right? Cable. Greg cable. This, and then, I want to start working on those other pipes, so we need to get that too. Watts is pretty good, also the fuel easy to make. Yes, Watts is amazing. Explain from the beginning of the stream the topic. We're building a fracking tower today. Boom. Entire stream summed up in 2 lines. We're drilling infinite oil. That's it. Easy peasy. Mixer. Let's do this. Do I have extra steel? Extra steel. Yes. It's extra twice. Twice the extra of my steel. I really like the Watts reactor, especially with the new changes that HBM's made. I think it's going to be way better to automate it instead of doing all that redstone stuff. But I liked the redstone stuff. It was fun for me. Nobody else enjoyed it though. It's a high skill level, surely, to build redstone. Or to build the shit that I was building, like fucking quantum computer level redstone, to just figure out how to make it work. The Watts always takes like a couple episodes too. It's pretty good. Once you get to those huge multi-blocks, that's when you start taking longer to build them. Obviously, you just go, because I usually get to the point where I'm like, I'm going to do this one component at a time. So each episode we're going to work on it a little bit. Boom. Coils. See, it needs a vacuum tube. And glass. Not enough glass. God damn it. What do you think of Lithias? What is that? What is this in reference to? Watts reactor? Oh wait. I don't know, I haven't seen it. Come on, just give me the last one. Alright, now I'm good. I think I have everything. It is an add-on for NTM CE that adds a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, is that the one that's... But yeah. Or wait. Is NTM Custom Edition, is that the one that's on, well, 112? That's the one that's on 112, right? Or is that Community Edition? Xernox, a lot more... Yeah, that'd be cool to use. Yeah. It'd be cool to have more fuels, honestly. Xernox is such an underrated machine right now. But also, it's kind of like the least likely to see an upgrade in the near future, I suspect. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we're going to drop this a block in. Boom. Then we can pipe through here all of the needed petroleum gas. And we can insert through here. There'll just be a couple conveyors and shit, and that will handle pretty much everything. There's also a Neo edition, but I think it's far from survival ready. I heard HBM himself mention making a port to 1.21.1 NeoForge. No, that's not... No way that's happening. If that happens, bro, that'd be a cold day in hell before that happens. I know that HBM is lazy and won't do that. I probably shouldn't say that, but I know that he won't do that, and he'll complain a lot because of, first of all, the Java versions being very different, potentially. Or something along those lines. It's like learning... And plus 1.2.1 is terrible anyway. But maybe if a NeoForge is, like, similar. I don't know much. You know, I'm gonna shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about. But in the past he said he's not gonna do that. So, I mean... If he's talking about doing it now, I'm sure there's a good reason. Something's probably changed. He's gone insane. There's no way he's gonna do that. Bro, a 1.2.1 port would be crazy though. Honestly, the new versions of the game are just shitty to me, honestly. I wouldn't even play 1.2.1. I'll just stay on 1.7.10. It's the best version. And I mean, the second that I can't play 1.7.10, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna retire from the Minecraft scene and go back to just go completely 100% programming. A lot of people want it on 1.2.1 because of Create Aeronautics. That doesn't sound like something... Well, maybe he would do it, but I doubt he would do it because of that. I think it would take, like, a lot to actually get him to do it. And put maybe something significant to make him do it. We're talking something massive to make him do it. I just can't see that happening, because he'd probably be like, oh well, if you want it so bad, just make it yourself. I mean, that's the mindset of most people, honestly. Most people who make mods are like, if you want it on this version so bad, make it yourself, which is Honestly, I feel like that's the correct answer. Like, if I was to develop my mod, I'd be like, yeah, same thing. I wouldn't want to make some dumb shit for somebody else. I'm making it for me, making it for fun. But honestly, and it's not that hard to program. It's literally not. There is a fan-made forks, but not a. Yeah, a lot of them are discontinued. Yes. There's so many of them actually. So many different versions that have an HBM port or fork or something like that, and it's just not complete. Like the 112 versions, for example. Crude oil pipe. Nice. Have more downloads than the... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And then the question is, how far can I make this cable go before I have to turn and... Or how far can I make this go before I have to place another one? Pretty far, actually. Hell, I can get this thing all the way there, probably. In like 2 cables. 3 cables. It will take me 3 cables to get it to my oil deposit, which I didn't even plan on this, but it's right next to my shit, and so that's good. Like, it's literally in viewing range. That makes it really easy. Now, piping is still a pain in the ass. Because now the pipes, they only go 10. So, like, as soon as you hit 9, that's the end point. Unfortunately. Because of trigonometry. Fuck trigonometry, bro. Fuck a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Please just make it work. This is the most annoying shit. It's when you hit 10 and it's like... Ah. Why does it no worky? Why did we invent math? It's so Bob can make these things not go 10 blocks. Boom. I guess I could just simplify it like this to save on extra pipes that I don't want to waste. Because those ducts are very expensive. Let's go 8 on this one because I don't know the actual length. Good. Oh, fuck. Fuckaroni. That is the most pipe I've seen of all pipe. Greg pipe. Greg pipe Tori. Pipe Torio. Alright, crude oil pipeline. Did you set both pipes to the fracking solution? What do you mean? Oh, they're all fracking solution. We just don't have any of this yet. We need to start processing fuel. Let's go ahead and just throw coal in the machine. We can get it kick-started with coal. The one at the tower itself. Yeah, that one's good. No, it like automatically set it. I checked. I'm good. There we go. So that gets that running. That's gonna allow us to... Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Like, I checked both the pipes there. I just need to get the oil pipe over and we can check it again. So that will get us our petroleum gas that we need. We have a lot of extra light oil, I'm noticing, so we might start a processing line for that today as well. Oh wow, this is really efficient. The multi-pipe. Ah yes. I love OpenGL rendering. I wonder if HBM made these piping renders with CAD. OBJ importer. The piping sludges. Yes. This is the way Todd intended it. It just works. it just works. Bro, it's so funny now. Yeah, it's already fracking solution. Fuck! Fuck you, NVIDIA! Where were you when Club Penguin died? I was at the club eating Dorito. When I get call. There we go. Boom. Permanent fracking tower. Permanent fracking solution. Whoa. This is also the shortest oil pipeline I think I've ever made. Also, stream quality is good, though it is at 720p 30 FPS. What is this doing? Where on earth is all of the coal crystals at? Todd Bethesda. 720p is perfectly fine. Yeah. All of the text is visible. Good. Bro, I feel like I really don't get the most out of my PC. I feel like I could really lower the specs and still get a shit ton of performance out. The only thing I use a lot of is the RAM. Like, honestly, I could do for a PC with, like, lower specs and a better amount of RAM. Thanks to Microsoft. Yes, we like Microsoft. They're such a great spy agency, honestly. Microsoft Spy. I'm a big fan of getting spied on to play Minecraft. Spy does Minecraft. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Where is your location when you have to 2FA your Mojang account? We're gonna send an SMS to your location. Figure it out. That goddamn company I hate. Bro, they're just so evil. And there is an official Copilot Discord, and the mods ban people for saying microslop. I wonder how much the mods get paid to ban people for saying that. Bro, if I was one of their mods, bro, I'd be banning people all day. I'd retire at that point. I'd be the fucking super administrator. Super Discord admin of all time, bro. Be getting paid 10k to ban kids on Discord who say microslop. Bro, that'd be crazy. Just go to my computer and be like, who said microslop today? Ban him. Fuck this guy. Ah, damn, we're so close to having the perfect vortex piping. Quantum vortex mechanicist piping. My fuck-ass pipes are doing fuck-ass things. Mine Copilot is the next game. Oh yeah. Bro, they already started it, the shitification with fucking AI in Minecraft. The AI ban shit. Bro, I'm already banned on all of my Mojang accounts. No, I'm just joking. But probably am already banned. Like, if I wanted to go play Bug Rock right now, they probably would be like, oh, Fish logged on? We know Fish. We're going to ban him right away. He says shit that is anti-AI and shit like that. I mean, also, I can't say shit, because, like, I mean, I do use AI some of the time, but that's, I mean, I think it's fair nowadays. It's a real good tool. It's a very valid tool to use. But still, you need to use forums and other stuff. Do you want to do a band speedrun on the Copilot Discord server? Bro, that'd be a cool episode, honestly. But I don't think it's something I'm wanting to do. Besides, it could be seen as, like, promoting bad stuff. But I don't really care, honestly. I'd probably do it anyway. Why should I care? Who am I hurting by making a video where we speedrun a Copilot Discord ban? What, the Discord mods? No, they probably get paid billions of dollars for me getting killed by them on their Discord. We need to keep the PR very good, guys. We need to keep the PR for Microslop very good, guys. Micronium. Watcha, watcha, watcha. Why this no work go? Again, where were you when Club Penguin died? I was at my house eating Dorito. Windows is so shit, I have to just use Rufus, bro. If you use Rufus, you can install it and have better install. They have options to remove microslop bullshit. Oh, good. Bro, people installed Gen 2 or Gen 2 Linux on ARM, and I'm like, bro, how do you guys do this shit? You guys must be psychopaths. Fucking anything on ARM is fucking psychopath. If you use ARM, you are officially a psychopath. Why this no worko? I guess I just need to supply the natural gas myself. So let's go get a barrel. Supply it with natural gas since we have a shit ton piled up. We can just shove it in. The reason most people use Windows is probably because most software is, yeah, it's an ecosystem you can't really get out of nowadays because it's so prevalent in literally every single facet of society. It's like one of those, it's like Android. It's like if you try to try to go from Android to using, like, Ubuntu on your smartphone. Like, there's gonna be no support for the software you need. It's gonna be limited, and it's gonna be not as advanced software, or in some cases is like that. But for me, I haven't had an issue switching over to any Linux distro. Personally, with like other distros, I find there's more tools and more software available because a lot of it's like different, like you can't really easily set up programming stuff on Windows. I never knew how to do that when I was trying to get into it when I was in like high school and stuff. I never knew how to really set that shit up. On this, I can literally just set up shit in 5 seconds and it works. Like when I want to go program, I'm like, well, how do I get a compiler to work? Well, oh, let me just download the compiler, and then boom, it just works. Todd Howard, it just works. Where did the water barrel go? On old computers? Yes, definitely. I have a computer from 2017 that we just installed Arch Linux on this weekend, and it uses only 300 megabytes of RAM. And when I go to use a browser, it uses a little bit. It uses like 90% of the 2 gigabytes it has, but it doesn't go over that. Probably because it can't, but it runs smooth. On an old laptop with a 4th gen i5, that is socketed, and it is Linux Mint. Where is my barrel at? Where were you in Club Penguin Die? I was at club eating Dorito. That was the real joke right there. The joke detonator. Did I get it kickstarted? I think I got it started up. I think it's running now. Did it just run? No. This one, though, I use for business stuff, and the computer I'm using right now is a desktop I built myself. Is that fracking solution in the tower tank? No, it's empty. We need to get some stuff from over here and just process this out, because that will speed up the whole process of getting that tower running. If I just take some of this, like 2 barrels will be more than enough. I hope this is more than enough. I don't know if it will be. We're gonna cut off the smoke stack, or what is that thing called? The flare stack. If we cut off the flare tower, then that will allow us to run this stuff at 100% to, or 50% probably is going to go to the fracking solution. Oh, actually, we're probably using the wrong recipe. That's what I just thought of. Let's switch the recipe over. It's the one that costs water. Yeah. There, that's the one we need. Awesome, so that means that's been done. I no longer need to do other stuff, I just need to get it supplied with water and it should be good. But I do need to get rid of all this natural gas I just made. So that should do the trick. But Ubuntu is still GOAT. Fish always saved by Ubuntu every single time. Bro, yeah, Ubuntu, whenever I brick the board, I always go to Ubuntu to save it. The default images fix it really easy. I got an ISO collection on a USB. Yeah, I got an ISO collection in my pictures folder. It's full of them. It's my secret folder, so nobody can find all of my Debian images that I secretly keep. Yeah, I already have a Xernox. Bro, I got the Xernox after fracking. Which is, got the fracking after the Xernox. This is crazy. I didn't realize that, or in my previous playthroughs, I've always just gone for the fracking tower, and then completely ignored the nuclear stuff before it was important. Or, no, when it was really important to do it. That's the words. There we go. We're getting the entire facility up and running. Alright, so now we have that done, we should see that these barrels are empty. Which they are. Perfect. And once they're empty, we can just supply water via like a pipeline or something like that. We need to go and put water back in these machines because they're about to run out of water. But I can also make water for them as well. Alright, that's the water supply there. We could pipe water, or we could ignore that and just set up a barrel. I don't know what I want to do. What's the distance, probably? It's probably super far, isn't it? Well, that's one thing that could be. I think we'll just do this, and then we'll get water for this through one of those other barrels if we can make one real quick. Do I even have buckets on me? Have you ever had a... Yeah, it happens every playthrough at some point. The only one that didn't have that happen was like last playthrough. Last playthrough was clean. I've gotten to the point where I know enough to not have that happen, and I pay attention to, like, my shit, to where I'm like, yeah. But no, it's like every playthrough, something blows up at some point. Like, every previous playthrough, whether you see it or not, at some point I blew up one of the reactors. A lot of the older playthroughs, though, that was, I had a little less patience with that kind of stuff. I was like, bro, I just want to... Nowadays, I don't even care. If the reactor blows up, it's just a fun part of the episode, honestly. And it's only going to happen in the episode because, well, nowadays I just stream, so everything I do is on stream. Which one? Xernox? I always blow up the Xernox. Whoa, look at that, extra diamonds. Wait, it goes in this. Good job, Mr. Freeman. Let's see what it gives me. I think it gives you, No, I rarely make the RBMK. it won't really explode on me because I don't really make it that much. Perfect. Mogish. Mogish, Bobby. Good. This is what we're looking for. Infinite water tank. Which I now have. And I'm ready to use. And shove into here. It is set to water. Yes, it is. Yes! It has come to life. The machine. It is finally here. And now we need to start processing a shit ton of dash, or forever hold our peace. Which, yeah, we're out of space for dash. Do I want to set up automatic switching to get the dash processing working at full capacity, or the light oil processing at full capacity? Might want to do that. Or I just set up a barrel and stockpile it. Bro, we already have a full barrel. Oh, that makes it easy then. Because then all I have to do is just do some spaghetti piping and figure it out. I can do some ROR, I guess. Redstone over radio. But I mean, I haven't really gone to Nether much to do that. Am I streaming on another platform? No, I used to, though. I used to do it on Twitch as well. That was just an experiment. But I didn't really like that. It wasn't worth it. So we'll take a comparator, and then we're gonna use that comparator to send a signal. It didn't go wrong, I just didn't really enjoy it as... Well, it takes a little bit more to set that up, to do a splitting thing. Because I was doing my own, like, experiment to see how to even split it, or how that even works, to see if it was worth it first. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I like this. Because then I had to run it through my laptop and stuff, and I was like, bro, I ain't doing all that. I think that the software I used was called, like, Plex or something. I don't remember what it was. But it splits up the stream. Alright, so we could add another fractioning tower. But we need to detect if that one's full. Cool, it's redstone time. Time for the Doom Eternal music. You hate Bezos? Yes. Jeff Bezos is evil. And bro, if you listen to what he says the most evil shit of them all. I think Elon Musk is probably the only good CEO. He's likable at least because he makes grok, and it's a funny meme. Yeah, like, literally. Bro, Amazon probably doesn't even care about their employees. They probably just want to replace them with robots, honestly. I'm just gonna be honest. Such a high turnover rate. Yeah. I don't really know how to use redstone over radio. Do I want to use redstone over radio? Does anybody, counter? I mean, is there a comparator over radio? Reader? What does this do? F1 for the help screen. While the reader can send multiple values. So, can somebody explain to me how you use a redstone over radio reader? Is this what I want? So... Oh, connecting, for example, connecting the reader to a barrel will read the fill value. Will cause it to send the exact amount of millibuckets of that barrel. So I'm going to start using these. Because that's what people want me to do. So in order to be satisfying the needs of the people, we're going to use one of those today. Everybody wanted to see me do this back in the day, but I never really got to it till now. Gonna get uranium in the nether? Maybe, if I need to, but I don't plan on it. Bob, stop making it so hard to find this shit. Bro, I could've got coal here. Favorite reactor? Watts. I was gonna say PWR or Watts. Not Xernox. Xernox popped in my brain first. I like the Xernox though, it's pretty nice. Xernox is nice. Honestly, you can be chilling with any reactor and be like... Only one I would hate is the RBMK, it's just fucking annoying. It's a stupid reactor, I don't like it. Well, I also haven't really made a good RBMK design. I want to build like a fucking huge one, but there's no such thing as a good huge reactor. Because I see everybody else building huge ones, I'm like, bro, that must be fucking amazing. Then you go to build a huge one, you're like, oh, this is absolutely not practical in any capacity. Why would anybody ever build such a thing? So there's my redstone radio transmitters. Very nice. Good job, Mr. Freeman. This is my thingamajibs. The readers. And this is my ROR Half-Life 3 release. There are RBMK that runs on NU and did half a Giga HE. At one point I had a PWR that did like 30 Giga HE or some shit, or no. It was a lot, 30 million HE? It was something like that. Remember, that was the most energy I had produced with a reactor at the time. That playthrough I had some pretty good reactors. Alright, so... if we max out the amount of fluids inside of this thing... type, fill, and... okay. Polling? I don't know what that means. Quantum mechanicist. Alright, now let's see if that works. Then the receiver, set to 1, should be the same. It's saying 1 and 15. State change? So... signal 0. But would it need a redstone line coming out of it to... no? Okay. But that should be 15. Have I ever got Gerald? No. Not yet. I've never even completed a playthrough, honestly. So what, it doesn't want to read this? So how does this work? Is this one state change? Maybe they both need to be state change. No, they need to be polling. Custom mapping? Oh, wow, this is cool. But no, it just needs to be, this one needs to be... Oh, actually, this is fucking cool. 1, 0, 0... All these other ones just need to be 0. Save settings. Alright, that should be correct. One and 15. Oh, this is putting 2 15s on one. Oops. What is the oldest PC thing you still use on, or what is the oldest thing you still use on your PC? I don't know. Like, what do you mean, like software, or like... I think the oldest thing I use is Linux, honestly. Just the OS itself, it should be the oldest thing. Hardware? Oh, okay. On my PC right now? I mean, I haven't really upgraded it. But the oldest PC I have right now is from 2014. It's a single board computer. So, I mean, technically it counts, but does it really count? Type, fill percent. So it said you place it on here. But does it want you to... Oh. Yeah, I really haven't changed much since I got it. I mean, the oldest thing is probably just the PC at this point. Because I mean, I got the keyboard at the same time, so no, I mean... I just didn't start using this keyboard until a couple months ago. Because the keyboard that came with it was, like, shitty. My ThinkPad? Oh yeah, that thing's old. That thing's from 2017. Polling. Save settings. Slap that down there. Maybe it needs to be 1. Save it. Damn. Let's go with 5. So shouldn't it be, like, there's 15. Battery don't work at all? That's crazy, though, that they had ThinkPads in 1995. I don't know why it's crazy. It shouldn't really be that crazy to me, but... Is this a receiver? Yes, this is a receiver. Then is... Does it work with a transmitter? Is it just a skill issue? Wait, does the reader not send it over radio? Alright, we're gonna plug this into here. I'm trying to experiment right now. Oh, that works. Yeah, so now that one should be getting... Oh, what the fuck? But now... Why doesn't this one send anything? Is it just not reading that? Is that what it's doing? I need to attach another barrel. Let's do that. Does this read? Before I make another barrel, does that read? No. So it should read from that other thing. Oh, actually, 2. 1 and 2, and it should send to here. I just don't understand why that doesn't work. What if the value is just 1? Because it acts as a path. Well, it should be mapped. Bro. Why this no work go? Advanced. Interpreting signal values. Well, the reader can send multiple values with the exact precision. Oh, wait. Can I do it with the transmitter? Cause it to send the exact value of the millibuckets in that barrel. Transmitter can be connected to certain machines and configured to read up to 8 different values or transmit them over separate frequencies. Supported values are listed when hovering over the V icon. Comparators and therefore ROR transmitters are limited to interpreting single values. Does it need a better reader? Let's just read the receiver information. Must match the configured mapping exactly in order to be interpreted. For less precise comparisons, a logic receiver is required. Does anybody know how these work? I swear. Let's see. Receiving device. As a redstone signal. The most commonly used is the item counter. This is capable. Okay, so this should work. There's nothing stopping it from working. Unless I misunderstood this one. I mean, I'm surprised it's still running. How's it been running for this long? Oh, it's just building up a reserve. Let me check on HBM Discord. They have the answers. HBM Discord. Search for ROR reader. What fuel do you want to use? Just shift place on it. Can I make it send a signal when it's nobody answered this guy? He's forgotten. So much on the ROR reader, but there's nothing about, Bro. What the hell? Do I need to shift it? Shift click? Like, get rid of all this shit? Here, let's just replace it. Maybe it's not reading the value because this isn't set to that. 1 and 15. This one's set to 1. No, there's monitor blocks that I need. Oh. No. I don't think I need those. Bro, why is redstone over radio more complicated than regular redstone? Why the hell is this shit more complicated? See, can you not just use a regular one of those? Wait, what is this? Logic receiver? I guess I'm gonna F1 on this. Interpret it, reads radio signal, try to as redstone signal. The displays? Do you actually need a display for that? Radio panel. That's for commands. Redstone graph. Numeric. Analog style gauge. Why would I need that? Hold on. Ah, fuck. Receiving device needs to be configured with a screwdriver first, can represent numeric value or our values using a gauge, handle up to Are you sure? You sure it can't just be sent over the... I'm gonna keep reading, because I think it can be just sent over there. Oh, I think it should just work with the receiver. I don't think it should need anything else. But that's just what what I think it should, which doesn't mean that's what it actually does. Okay, here we go. How do I take the reading from a redstone reader to actual redstone? Let's see. What if they have a page on this on the wiki? Oh, it says a logic receiver. Okay, let's make a logic receiver. I kind of had that idea, that suspicion in my mind. There's a lot of HBM tutorials. Bro, I've just never touched the redstone over radio stuff ever. I've never messed with this shit in my life. I've messed with it like twice, and that's about it. Because I'm always like, yeah, why would I ever use this shit? But now is a perfect example of why you should use it. So that way you know how to use it. Exhibit A. I have not used this, so now I need to use it. I hate redstone over radio. So terrible. Alright, so now we set this to 1. We save it. And if it gets 15, that equals 15. Oh, okay, and then anything else equals 0. Oh, wow, would you look at that? Okay, so that sends it. So send 1, and when it equals 15, you send that. Save settings. Boom, that's the first step. The second step is cleaning out my inventory because it's full of garbage again. We're gonna need these today. Reason is because those allow you to handle fluids and pipe them through things based on a variable. Do I have any iron left over? I need some iron for my pipes. Bro, once we get aluminum processing, we're gonna be cooking. Alright, so we got that done. We have these, that. We're gonna cast out the 12 of these that we need. Boom, get ourselves some of those cast plates. Oh wait, that's not cast. Fuck. Fuck, double fuck. Bro, triple fuck. Oh god. That's the one I need. Bro, this is why I always leave it on this. Boom. Give me this back. How many did it cast as ingots? Bro, what a shitty moment. Here I am thinking I'm gonna go super fast today and get it all done. Really quickly, on this step. Alright, cast it. While those are casting, I'm gonna go do something else. Probably gonna make the, things... We're gonna need one of these. We're gonna make the separator too. Fractioning tower, this thing. 4 of those, 4 steel ingots. We're gonna grab that extra steel ingot I found in here. Oh? Okay. Weld these. Good night. Yep, good night. See ya next time. Shell. To these. And then I am completed on this. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Bro, that one thing that slowed me down today was the fucking, how do I use this? Gotta just figure it out sometimes. Alright, so it's gonna go right above the, this shit processing. Because that's where it's gonna go. And now I'm gonna set the light oil. Because light oil is gonna get processed right in there. So light oil, gonna get processed to diesel and kerosene. We all know where kerosene goes, it goes in the fucking ground. Where we process all the rest of the shit at. So, all I gotta do is pipe up there. Actually, that's where the other pipe is gonna come out. Well, do I want to pipe it in there, or do I want to pipe it in some... Oh, I can pipe it out through the bottom part. No. There will be no space for such things. Yeah, that's where the diesel's coming out. No way we're piping it in there. That angle was bad. This one's good. Now it just needs an angle bracket. Like this. Boom. Set that to light oil. And give it this thing. Set that channel to 1. Set it to 15. Less than constant. Save settings, and now it's just going to be that. Which means I might need to update this. So, yeah, now it has that. So it has that, but then it doesn't want to... So what? It doesn't have a signal from this thing? I can assure you that has a signal going out of it. Does it need to be fully configured? Zero, zero, zero. Bro, if it's ever less than 0, it gives that. Greater than or equal to constant. And let's say 10. Oh, I got it. That was a great sound. I liked that when it turned on. Set this one to diesel. Diesel. Sorry, I got some fucking Norwegian song stuck in my head. Where am I at now? What do I need to do? Find the kerosene pipeline. Should be one of these. Yes, this one. Steam? I hate Steam. No, I like Steam. Steam good. I like Steam. I think Steam's pretty cool. Kerosene disposal. Disposal unit. Yes, best Warhammer 40k song. Disposal unit. Awesome, now I can switch over to processing the 233. 233. Whoa, look at all the fucking uranium piled in that thing. God damn. Uranium 243. Oh, but it won't get ejected because it has a filter on it? Son of a... Ejecticate. Amogish Bobby. We're processing the fuel of the future right now. Bing ding 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 ding. Bro, that Doom music is in my head right now. Oh yeah, plutonium-239, that will be power for the fucking reactor of the future. Bro, this is insane now. This setup is insane. That fracking tower is really a boost to the production of it. Quantum mechanicist. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cooking with this one. Alright, well. I think I'm gonna have to end today's episode here, unfortunately, even though I want to keep going and do a little bit more. But I would like to thank you all for watching. If you all have enjoyed today's episode, I'll see you all next time. And tomorrow we'll start some more fun stuff. I also have another stream I'm going to be doing in a bit, which will be pretty interesting. So I'll see you all then. Bye.